Don Keating here with Ohio Weather. Hey, good to talk to you again. Haven't been on here with an update for quite some time, but we do have some notable weather to talk about this evening. Cold air coming in. Of course, you've heard that advertised from every TV meteorologist and then some in the past few days. Here's the national map right now. Let's put the radar into motion. You can see down here from near Chicago all the way down towards Little Rock, Arkansas. Boy, this line's really intense down here in Arkansas and into southeast Missouri. This is ahead of and along the cold front. You can see how the isobars are bent and the approximate location of the cold front moving its way to the east. A frontal system to our east is ushering in warmer air into the Ohio Valley. We'll take a look at that here in just a moment. Low pressure in the western Great Lakes has some snow on the backside of it behind that first front. The secondary colder front is right here in the northern plain states. Temperatures just above the Canadian border, 1 degree above zero, and they're in southern Manitoba, Canada. Now let's take a look at the regional view. That'll give us a little better view of what's going on here in this part of the world. Across the Ohio Valley, we'll take a look and see what's going on here as we zoom in. We've always got that delay there, folks, so don't panic. We'll get it taken care of. You can see how that front is moving its way off to the east, how the temperatures are dropping off precipitously behind it. For instance, this location right here in Missouri, central Missouri, in the past hour has dropped about a half dozen or so degrees. Broken line of thunderstorms until you get to southern Illinois, and then it becomes a more connected line from southern Illinois into southeast Missouri, and then a really intense line down here in Arkansas. Let's see if we can move that up there and take a look at it. And there in Arkansas, that is a really strong line of thunderstorms and even a few thunderstorm warnings in effect with this line moving off to the southeast. And you can see how that severe thunderstorm watch had been in effect for portions of the eastern plain states into the Arklatex. Western Arkansas. The Arklatex is down here. Let's take a look at the surface wind gusts, see what those look like. And of course, behind the front, they're a little more intense than what they are ahead of it, as you can see. But then the line has some gusty winds associated with it as well, as you might expect. But behind it, winds gusting to near 40 miles per hour in Oklahoma. So let's pause this so we can move up to Ohio now, and let's see what's going on in the Buckeye State, how things are looking precipitation wise. Drop those wind gusts, get you some temperatures back. Nothing in the way of substantial temperature changes. Of course, they're going up because this front has moved off to the east of us, and it's allowing the warmer air into the Ohio Valley. The isobars showing how the winds are basically moving out of the southwest to the northeast, and of course our barbs will show that as well. As soon as I can find the proper button, here we go. You can see a little gustier out here in Indiana. Western Ohio's got some gusty breezes, but western into Indiana, of course, has some even breezier conditions. Take a look at some of the gusts here. There's a gust of 36. There's a little gust of 31. Here's a gust of, what is that? Move that up a little bit. Gusting to 39. They're in eastern Illinois. Put the numbers on the map, of course, you can see how they're gusting. To near there's a 40 mile per hour gust, Lafayette, Indiana. So they are picking up ahead of the cold front. They will be continuing to do so throughout the evening. Here's a line of showers with embedded heavier rain from Cincinnati all the way up towards near Marion, Mansfield, up into the western parts of Cleveland. The heaviest is southwest Ohio, so let's take a look at southwest Ohio close up here just for a few seconds and give you an idea of what's going on down there. In the Cincinnati, Oxford, Lebanon, Dayton areas, there you have it. Heavier batch of rain. It's losing some of the reds, but it's moving southwest and northeast, of course, with the winds aloft. And it'll be moving off to the northeast. Wind gusting to 30 at Wellington's airport. Here's the, okay, well, I'll look it up. I forgot what it was. Anyway, we're running close to 5 minutes on this, and I don't want to bore you to death, but you can see how things are progressing, southwest and northeast. that's how the weather's going to be tonight. And of course, the rain's going to be more intense tomorrow morning. There's a real good chance everybody's going to get soaked in the morning ahead of the cold front as it makes its way into the Ohio Valley and then moves out of the area. And much colder conditions will move in. Not catastrophic conditions, folks. For early December, temperatures will be about 5 degrees, isolated locations of 7 to 10 degrees below normal. Not catastrophic conditions. The boy who cried wolf. Remember that story? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm off my soapbox. Here are your latest temperatures, as you can see. You all have a good evening, and anything substantial pops up tomorrow, we'll be back in touch with you. I'm Don Keating from the Ohio Weather Center.